Excitement building at the Central Park Zoo.
That is because the new grizzly bear exhibit opens tomorrow. Linda Schmidt got a sneak peek today.
Meet Betty and Veronica, the newest additions to the Central Park Zoo. The two adult grizzly bears have been at the Bronx Zoo since 1995, but now they are living the city life.
We've designed this habitat to provide lots of things for them to do, to be physically active, which is good for their health, and also psychologically active, where they're finding things and exploring.
The Wildlife Conservation Society, which runs the Central Park Zoo, says the grizzly bear exhibit will help to teach people how to better coexist with bears in the wild.
Bears are looking for food, and quite often the easiest places where people have thrown out their trash, food scraps, or they're storing food. And so a lot of it is properly storing food so you don't attract bears to those food sources.
Betty and Veronica are about 20 years old. They were orphaned back in 1995. Betty was in Montana and Veronica in Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming.
Their mothers were raiding garbage areas and food sources, and wildlife officials tried to relocate them to see if they would avoid coming back. Unfortunately, they continued to come back, and in that case, wildlife officials are protecting humans at that point. They euthanized the adults, but luckily we were able to provide a home for the young bears.
And there is much more to Betty and Veronica than each of them weighing about 600 pounds. The folks here are telling us each of them has a very distinctive personality.
Betty has been really looking up. I think she's enjoying the Manhattan skyline. They get great views from their exhibit, but she's very curious about what's going on around her. And then Veronica's been very focused on the habitat itself and exploring where some treats might be, and she's been doing some digging.
And after all that digging, even bears need a little nap. At the Central Park Zoo, Linda Schmidt, Fox 5 News.